We are following a developing story in South Charlotte where a water main break has left a busy street flooded. Take a look at some of this video from Carmel Road. You can see the water surrounding some of these homes there and the crews bringing in rafts there to the house. Some families even had to be rescued. Eyewitness News reporter Alexa Ashwell is live there now, and she tells us the water is turned off and it could take hours to fix. Alexa?
Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Alexa. And right now, investigators are trying to piece together what led up to a man's death after he was found shot in a West Charlotte park. Police were called to this Westerly Hills Park after a neighbor noticed a man's body in the woods. It happened around 11:15 yesterday morning. Investigators haven't released the man's name, but they said he was in his 20s. They also haven't ruled out the possibility that the man was shot somewhere else and then the shooter possibly dumped his body in the park. Police are also searching for a gunman who shot a man in North Charlotte in broad daylight just feet away from a church group. The victim was found shot on North Tryon Street near Liddell Street. Happened around 1:30 yesterday afternoon. Police say someone shot him in the jaw. Several people were outside when this happened, including a local church group. They were serving food to the homeless. They say when they heard the shots, they grabbed their children and they ran for cover.
We're out here trying to help people, and then there's still people trying to hurt people while we're trying to help.
The victim was taken to CMC with potentially life-threatening injuries. Right now, U.S. Transportation Secretary Anthony Foxx is in Charlotte. He's speaking to local government and business leaders about what they can do to encourage Congress to pass a long-term transportation funding bill. This is part of the American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials annual meeting, and it's one of the industry's most important gatherings of transportation, government, and commercial organizations. The grand jury in the Michael Brown shooting is off for the weekend as the city of Ferguson waits to hear whether Officer Darren Wilson, who shot an unarmed teenager, will be charged. ABC's Karen Travers is in Clayton, Missouri with the latest developments.
Overnight at Karen Travers, ABC News, Clayton, Missouri.
New at noon, the University of Virginia has suspended all fraternities and their events until January as officials investigate rape allegations. The university president said the suspension is in response to a recent Rolling Stones article detailing a freshman student's claim that 7 frat guys raped her in 2012. The student claims she went to administrators to report the assaults but told the magazine nothing was done. Overnight, students protested, voicing outrage over the school's handling of sexual assault cases.
Anger that this is happening and a little bit of shame.
The university president says the school will be taking steps to address campus policies and procedures on sexual assault. Today, there will be a celebration of life ceremony for Charlotte LGBT community leader Don King. King became one of the earliest and most outspoken LGBT community leaders in the Queen City. Today's celebration will be at the McCall Center for Art and Innovation from 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. King died last month. He was 72 years old. New fallout from the UNC academic scandal, the school's reaction to the $3 million bill for the Weinstein report.
I'm tracking rain that will stick with us for most of the day, and I'm already keeping an eye on our next storm system that could have an impact on travel for the Thanksgiving holiday. Coming up, I'll pinpoint the threats you could see in your neighborhood this week.